Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Brian here. How's everyone doing today? I hope you're all doing well. Hope your weekends went well. Mine went good and bad. The weekend had started out going very good. I went to Monster Mania Con and got to meet David Howard Thornton and Daniel Roebuck and Daniel Harris. I also went today and met some more people there, namely Lammy, but I'm gonna make a video on that. But on Friday night, I found out that the legendary actor, one of my favorite actors, the greatest actor in horror of all time, and horror movies, and best voice actor of all time, and one of the greatest actors to ever live, Tony Todd. I found out that he passed away at the age of 69 years old. Um, it was a shock. So I'd actually just gotten back from the convention. I was sitting in my room. I was actually putting my autographs up. I just had autographed in my autograph folder with the thing that I had Tony Todd sign for me. I met Tony Todd back in at the same convention 3 years ago in October of 2021. And I had him sign a Candyman vs. Leprechaun thing. You want to see that? It's in my other video I uploaded the other day, and it's also going to be posted on my community page. But just such a legend, Tony Todd, and it really upset me. So I was sitting in my room on my bed, and my grandmother yells, "Brian, come here quick!" And she says that she said Tony Todd died, and I'm like, "No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Please be fake. Please be one of them things that people are just trying to gain some weird followers or get minute of fame or attention, or please have it be a different Tony Todd. Like, not still sad when anyone dies, but still, like, just very upsetting." And I went on Google and I Siri'd it, and it was confirmed that he died. And I've also seen multiple YouTube videos. He has unfortunately passed, and to his family members and friends, I'm sorry. And it really gets to me. I got a little bit. I cried a little bit. It really bothers me, especially because I met him. I'm gonna tell you the story of when I met him in this video, but I also just want to pay tribute to him. Tony Todd has been in so many countless amazing movies. I mean, such as the Candyman movies, the Night of the Living Dead reboot, the Island to Island movies, Final Destination franchise. He played in The Crow, The Rock, Transformers, Platoon. My personal favorite Tony Todd movies are Lean on Me, that he played in, the story about Joe Clark, and also the Night of the Living Dead reboot. He was in the Hatchet movie franchise. He played in one of the Friday the 13th reboot, or it might have been Halloween. I don't remember that one. But yeah, he did tons of voiceover work. He voiced Venom. He voiced characters on the Flintstones. He voiced a couple characters on Family Guy. He did tons of video game work and animation work. He was on anime. I mean, I'm not a huge anime fan, but he did some work with anime. He did Transformers, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles TV show, crap ton of other horror movies. I mean, this guy was in a lot of movies. I mean, he had a lot of short appearances in movies, a lot of big appearances, but just an amazing actor. He did Adam Green's Sleepover YouTube show, Scary Sleepover. He was on an episode of Holliston, but he did an episode of Sesame Street. Just an amazing actor. Amazing. I mean, he did extra work, short work, background character. He did main characters. He was mainly known for horror, but he played in so many countless great movies. And so much voiceover work, and just one of the greatest actors to ever live. Personally, one of my favorites, my favorite actors from horror movies and scary movies, and my favorite voice actor of all time, and also just one of my favorite actors in general. Just an amazing guy. And now I'm going to tell the time when I met Tony Todd back in 2021. So it was October of 2021. It was Monster Mania Convention in 48, and it was in Oaks, Pennsylvania, at the Philadelphia Expo Center, right next to Arnold's and the Regal movie theater. And I went in to meet Tony Todd. I had him sign a Candyman vs. Leprechaun picture, which I will post on my community page. It's also my other Tony Todd video. And just what an amazing guy he was. He wasn't rushing people. He was taking his time. He was so friendly, and just so kind. So kind. And just such a nice guy. Very funny, very jokative, and just so friendly to not just me, but to everyone that was getting his line. I mean, people were just thrilled to meet him and see him. Just an amazing guy. It's so sad that he passed away. To his family and friends and former co-workers and stuff and neighbors, I am so sorry. I really am. I am just so terribly sorry. I can only imagine, and the feeling of losing your father or losing your husband. I'm so terribly sorry. I really am. You guys are in my thoughts. You guys and girls that are in his family and friends are in my thoughts and prayers. You truly are. To the Tony Todd fan community, we just got to think positive, all of us, and that's what I always do. He's in a much better place now. He's with God and Jesus and the Holy Spirit. He stands in heaven now with God and Jesus. He's no longer in pain and no longer sick. Yeah, so that's positive. He'll always, in his legacy, all the movies and TV shows he was on, all the voiceover works, his fan base, me, and all his millions of other fans, will always remember him for what an amazing guy and an amazing actor he was. His family, his children will live on through him. He will live on through his children. And just, whew, man, it really upsets me. Tony Todd, just an amazing guy. Tony Todd, if you're out there listening to this up from heaven, I love you, man. You were awesome to meet. You're a great actor. You'll always be remembered. Yeah. Apparently he had been fighting cancer or in malnutrition. He had cancer in his lungs and heart, and he apparently had been battling some malnutrition. That's the cause of death, I believe is what it said. It's not been confirmed yet, but that's what a lot of people are saying. But yeah, like I said, I was hoping that it was just a Facebook thing that someone trying to get a minute of fame or get some weird, disturbing followers. But no, unfortunately, it wasn't. Like the thing that they did with Simon Cowell a few years ago, they do it celebrated all the time. Unfortunately, it wasn't. And it just, whew, man, it just sucks. Especially that the 3-year anniversary from when I went to that convention a few years ago to meet him, same spot and everything. I mean, it just, oh my God, it really, really depressed me. I'll tell you another thing about the time when I met him. He since I gave him the Candy Man vs. Leprechaun thing, I thought that was just a fan joke, but no, he said that was real. He was offered that movie, but had no interest in it. But yeah, just such a nice guy. The part that's really bothering me about him dying is just a little over 2 weeks from now, on December 4th, he would have been 70. So had he managed to make it just another little over 2 weeks, would have made it to 70 years old. But I look at the positives. It's very sad that he died, but he's no longer feeling sick. He's no longer in pain, and he's with God. And most importantly, he's with God and Jesus now, and the great actors and great people before him. He got to become rich in life. I mean, money's not everything, but that was a success. He got to have married and have children. I mean, that was a huge thing. And just inspire millions of people, such as myself. Inspire everyone to do better and just never give up on your dreams. So Tony Todd, like I said, if you're out there listening, rest in peace, man. I love you. You were an amazing actor. And to Tony Todd's friends and family and co-workers and neighbors, I am so, so, so sorry for your loss. You're in my thoughts and prayers. Once again, Tony Todd, rest in peace. Hasten to the Tony Todd fan base. Just know, he's in heaven now, and he's happy. Alright, everyone. I love you guys. Bye, everybody.